How you doing? This is Bob from Arcana Odyssey, and today I want to bring you part 2 of healing with crystals, crystal healing. Now, before I start, I want to correct something that I did the other day. I said that the moonstone was a yang crystal. I'm sorry, the moonstone is actually a yen crystal. The yang crystal is the smoky quartz. Now, yang is masculine and yen is feminine, so that's the reason why you would keep the moonstone in your left hand, feminine, and in the right hand would be the masculine, which would be, of course, the smoky quartz. I do apologize for that mistake. Sometimes I'm getting caught up in different things and I misspeak, and I apologize. So, but today, I'm going to tell you something about stones, but I thought maybe I would first tell you about a 21-day healing that you can do for yourself, of course. A cleansing, I should say, not a healing, a cleansing. Now, this cleansing is to help you, for one thing, to understand to love, and to love yourself as well, and understand that you deserve to receive love, and certainly you need to give love out. But most importantly is to teach you to love yourself. Now, also, it's going to help you to be able to, just see things at a different level, in a more spiritual level. The stones that we use, or stones that give you a more insight psychically, it gives you a better understanding of the psyche as well. And also, it would convert negative energy to positive energy. Now, we use 2 master healers in this, and it is 21 days. And I'm going to tell you what they are. You're going to have a clear quartz crystal like this, although you can use a stone, a regular smaller stone if you like. You're going to have the love stone, rose quartz. I call it the love stone. Again, you could also use a small stone in a medicine type bag. And of course, my favorite stone right here is amethyst, and here it is. Now, you can also put these in a medicine bag and wear it close to your heart, and it's going to help you as well. Now, here's the thing. What you want to do is first you're going to, you pray and you understand and you get your, yourself together so you can feel spiritual. That's tremendously important. The more spiritual you feel, the easier it is for you to progress, especially with working with crystals. Now, crystals put out a tremendous amount of energy. They do wonders for the human body, but you have to believe. You have to get it here. The reason you get it here is so that you can understand and accept this healing from the crystals. They are magnificent. And even though your body might feel some of it, if you don't realize it in your mind, you do not reap the benefits of that. So here's how we do what we do. We start by taking first the rose quartz for love. And we're going to wear this. You put it on a chain big enough that you're going to put a couple more crystals after, and you're going to keep it close to your heart, so the chain should reach about here. Now, you wear that for the first week. That week, it's going to help you to understand. You got to pray as well so that you're able to receive. And this is going to let you receive self-love, for one thing, self-understanding, help you to be able to accept love from other people without the past interfering. You see, sometimes we don't accept love even though we don't realize it, because we just have been hurt a few times, and we're so cautious that we just don't have that opening to come, to really receive that love strongly. Or sometimes also we're looking too hard into whatever the situation is, where we need to relax and let these things flow nice and easy so that they either develop into something or not. So that's going to be very important for you to do. See, the rose quartz deals with love and understanding. It has other properties, but it really deals a tremendous amount in understanding for the heart, and understanding to make you more receptive. So you'll wear that for the first week. The second week, on the same chain, you're going to put on your clear quartz. Now, the clear quartz, it activates our energy centers in our body and in our mind. It helps you to think clearly and allows you to be able to focus on bringing clarity and balance to yourself. And that's what that is going to do for the second week. So the combination of the love quartz, rose quartz, helping you with that understanding and that love, especially self-love, and the clear quartz, which is going to give you an understanding and a balance and clarity in your thoughts, and just more energy in your body, more energy, love towards yourself. That's going to be tremendously important. So that's why we're using these two stones. Now the third week, you're going to use amethyst. Amethyst is a magnificent stone. First of all, it relieves stress. It has lots of properties besides that, but it relieves stress, and it heals and protects, and it helps to expand your psychic abilities as well, and remove limitations that you might have. It's also good for certain sicknesses that you might have. Even cancer patients sometimes that are into crystals, they use crystals for help, and it does help them, the amethyst. Now, there are other benefits to health with it, which I will explain in another video. I just don't want to put it all in this one. Okay, so now you'll do this for altogether, you're going to end up 21 days doing this. And after that, your body is cleansed. You should feel really good. But what I do suggest is also, at the end of the 21 days, you either see me, you can see me for the stones as well, or you see me and you get a cleansing bath. We have baths that are cleansing, that bring you to a better state in your mind and just everything around you. They help you tremendously. So I would say at the end of this period, a nice cleansing bath, and it'll really, really help you in many, many ways. But again, I tell people all the time when they come to my shop and they ask me for a stone, is that I can give you any stone. Any stone. And all of the stones have tremendous energy, all of them. They are magnificent. But if you don't accept it in your heart, then it's useless. You need to be able to accept it. Now, when you are buying stones, also yourself, like I think I told you in the first video, you have to have a relationship with your stone. In other words, you pick up a stone like this amethyst here, and you hold it in your hand, and you see what kind of feeling you get. Does it give you a good feeling inside? Does it give a little tingle in your hand? Do you feel warmth? See how you feel. If one amethyst is not doing for you, try another one. And the same thing goes for, like if you were using calcite. It's the same thing. If you pick it up, see how it feels. This particular calcite here, I have some of these in my shop. They're right from the mine, and I sell them to people. But people usually pick this one up, and right away, man, they feel that feeling. They feel drawn to that stone. It's rough because it hasn't been polished, but people love it, and it is magnificent. It's a very receptive stone. Okay, so that would be a cleansing that you could do for 21 days. Now, the next thing I would like you to do is make yourself some crystal water. Now, crystal water gives you all the benefits of wearing the stone, but it's internal. You do have to be careful when you make crystal water. Simply do not use any stone that has copper in it, because it isn't good for you. Now, what you do want to use is clear quartz and rose quartz together. You get a clear jar like this one here with a glass top. It can be smaller than this. And you're going to put spring water in here. Why spring water? Spring water because it's naturally energized, different than regular tap water. Now, you're going to put your crystals in that jar, and you're going to put the top on nice and tight and put it outside for 4 to 6 hours in the sunlight. Try not to put it any place where it's going to be shady, like under a tree. Try to keep it like mine. I keep on the roof of my car, believe it or not, when it's outside, so that it gets direct sunlight, and I don't park near a tree, of course. Now, 4 to 7 hours. And then you need to drink this water within a couple hours because it'll lose its potency. However, it does magnificent things for you. You're going to start to feel it. And it's very healthy, very safe. as long as you use, again, clear quartz, rose quartz. You'll have to make sure you use stones that do not have copper. Now, there are other stones that you can use for drinking water, which I will give you recipes for those as well. For like skin irritation, you can use tiger's eye, believe it or not. Now, 4 to 7 hours. And you could also use, we call moon juice. You could take the same stones, and instead of charging them in the daytime in the sunlight, you can charge them in the moonlight, and the next morning drink them. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you is very, very, very important. You need to take the stones out of the glass before you drink it. Now, that might be silly to you, but you'd be surprised how many people just start drinking, and they can choke on a stone, of course. Take the stone out. Get yourself one of those long things that you might turn bacon with, or a spoon with holes in it, and stick it in there, and take the stones out. I can't stress that enough. Take the stones out. Now, you're going to bring it anyway. You'll bring it in after the 4 to 6 hours. Put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes. Chill it a little so it's better. And that water is going to taste much different than regular water. Sometimes it's a little thicker, you might feel, and less watery in a sense. It's a little bit different. It's hard to explain. But try it. It is really, really good to use anyway. It's a great thing to try. And you should do that once or twice or even 3 times a week. And you're going to get the results right away. Okay, so those are 2 tips that I wanted to give you about crystal healing. Now, I do want to tell you a little bit more about a couple of the stones. Now, you know about the clear quartz I told you. You know about the amethyst lapis. Now, I'm going to tell you. For instance, you know, of course, the clear quartz is for the crown chakra. Amethyst, the third eye chakra. Lapis is the throat chakra. Now, lapis is a magnificent stone for balancing the chakras. But it has other things that you can use it for. For communication. It's excellent to help you in communication. Help you to receive better and, of course, to explain yourself better as well. And believe it or not, it also helps in psychic attack. It's a really, really nice stone. Now, this is a lapis here. I want to show you. Now, there's a small one. I have bigger ones, but there's a small one right here. Very nice stone. Now, another magnificent stone, and one of my very, very favorite stones, of course, is carnelian. Now, carnelian is an orange stone, and it goes on the sacral chakra, which is right around your belly button. Now, let me tell you something about the carnelian. The carnelian, number one, helps you with courage. It sort of balances that, or I should say, it helps you to focus on physical and emotional levels. In ancient times, it was used to protect people who feared death. And it also was there to help the journey from life to death, help you along on your journey. And medical things, there's a few. I'm only going to tell you a couple. One is supposed to be really good for blood pressure. And another thing is good for liver and bladder problems. It is a magnificent stone in every single way. Now, it also helps you to restore trust in the spiritualism, in the spiritual. It helps you in that way also. It is a stone of courage. You know, many years ago, not only was it used to help people who fear death and to also carry the dead across, but it was also given to soldiers in battle who proved themselves in battle. They'd make a big brooch of it, and they'd wear it to show their bravery. So it is a magnificent stone. Now, another stone is green aventurine. I have so much trouble pronouncing that. It's amazing. Okay. This helps you with emotional limitations. It brings a sense of balance and well-being to you physically and mentally. You could put this on your body wherever it needs. It's great for healing sicknesses and even helping in bone problems. Another stone that helps in bone problems, believe it or not, is calcite. But it helps in all these things. It helps you to heal as well. Sometimes you might be feeling sick, or you might have a problem someplace. You could actually put that stone there. Even tape it on a part of your body for the day. and walk around with it, and it's going to be able to do good things for you. And I did tell you about calcite, but I'm going to tell you one more time. Calcite is also great for relieving stress, and it helps in memory, and it also helps to fill in gaps in your chakra. It goes on your solar plexus chakra, calcite. And again, this is the same one I showed you a few minutes ago, and I think I showed you in the first video. This is a beautiful stone. People really love this stone. When they handle it, they get a good feeling with this stone. It is magnificent. It really is. Now, also some of the other abilities of, which I told you some, but of my favorite stone, of course, which is amethyst. Amethyst does great things. It's a fabulous stress reliever, for instance. And it's great for protection. It expands your psychic abilities. And it helps to remove those limitations you have. That's why we use it here in this 21-day cleansing. And that's why we use the clear quartz. Clear quartz together, they work wonders. They're magnificent. And you have to have the love stone, the clear quartz, the rose quartz, because the rose quartz is a magnificent stone. I mean, it really helps in many, many ways, but that's one big way it helps. Okay, so now I'm going to wrap this here up because I'm trying to make the videos a little bit shorter. You can contact me, of course, through YouTube, or I do have a Facebook page, Arcana Odyssey, not with the energy healing part, or you can contact me at my shop at the Redinger Flea Market, Booth C. If you come and see me, just ask the people up front where I am. They'll direct you to me. Ask for Bob. Now, I would love to be able to do a healing for you. We put stones in different parts of your body for different things. Not only do we do Reiki, but we work with the stones for healing as well. We do Reiki, and we do a form of energy healing around your head. It has to do with Qi. I'll explain it to you if I ever see you. I learned that from monks many, many, many years ago that were magnificent people. I do love monks, and they helped me to learn quite a bit of things that I know today. They have helped me. And over the years, I've learned a tremendous amount. I've been in spiritualism since the 1960s, a very long time. And I was drawn deeper and deeper into it. And one day I'm going to make a tape showing you how I started and how I progressed. And I'm very happy with the way I progressed. I am very comfortable with spirits, dark and light. I love both the dark and the light. I have good relationship with spirits from both sides. So I'm very safe when it comes to that. And I adore both spirits, dark and light. They protect me, and I love them. So, come and see me, and I can help you. And I ask you again to please subscribe. A couple of people have, and boy, I appreciate that tremendously. Thank you. I need more people to do that. So namaste, and blessed be, and put some likes in. Just hit that like button and that subscribe button. Thank you. Blessed be.